I'm often asked, what is system automation? How can I use it to increase sales in my business? Well, allow me a few minutes to take you through the very basic overview and concept of system automation and how you can use that to A, increase the return on investments, to bond with your clients more closely, form a closer relationship, and to decrease the manual processes that's involved within the sales cycle and allow you more time and put your business in operation 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So give me a second while I switch over to the presentation and we can.
All right, automated sales funnels, what are they? Well, they're all about moving leads from the top of the marketing funnel through to becoming sales ready leads at the bottom of the funnel via an automated system. Okay. And what we're doing here is we're moving, we're casting a wide net where we're finding leads. So let's say we're using a pay-per-click campaign, a Facebook campaign, something to that effect. You're basically bringing traffic in, and that's what's happening over here at the top left. And then what happens as we move through the funnel, we're going to be nurturing these leads, getting them warmed up to what our product, what our offering is, and then eventually turn them into high quality targeted leads, okay, until they're ready to be converted into customers, right? So we're doing a filtering process, we're nurturing, and the leads are being tracked, they're being scored, and we're casting a wide net, we're getting leads, we're nurturing them, we're tracking them, we're scoring them. And this concept of scoring leads is something that is new. We're going to get into that in just a little bit. It's a very important concept. And all of this is being done automatically, systematically, all year long, and it's being done behind the scenes, right? And so, what you need in order to put these automated sales funnels in action and get them up and running is you need some tools to get that done. And you're going to need a premium email marketing system. You're going to need a CRM system. A CRM system is basically a database that houses all of your leads, and then having tools like landing pages for making offers. Then the system, you also need the system to be able to track exactly where those leads have gone, score them, weight them. And all of this is working together to automate some part of the sales life cycle. There are smart pixels. Smart pixels are just a snippet of code that you drop on your web pages or with your videos that allows us to know who visited what page, and did they start watching a video? How much of the video did they watch? Did they actually finish watching the video? Then there's tags for organizing your leads. There are rules. Rules are things that can happen automatically when a lead does something. So let's say a lead watches a video and completes watching the video. Well, at that point, we may want them to go into a new campaign, right? A new campaign that's going to upsell them on something else. And if you put a rule in place, all of that happens automatically behind the scenes, right? We also have reports for telling you about cold leads. Where can you find those? Where are your warm leads? Where are your hot leads? Okay. And with an automated sales funnel, this is all tied together in what we call a mind map. And a mind map is a blueprint for your sales funnel running all year long. Okay, and it's got different components in it. And I know this blueprint here may look a little daunting, but it's really not. And it's just made up of components. These blue components are sequence campaign emails. The pink boxes here are just the messages when they go out, and these lines are showing where we want the leads to go to where we want them to end up at different times throughout the year, and just recycling them and that sort of stuff. Okay, so what's great about this blueprint is that it just really gives you a good idea of what this automated sales funnel looks like. And we're going to get into the details of one here in just a little bit. Okay. All right. So with an automated sales funnel, just to summarize, they run all year long. They work while you sleep. While you're on vacation, they never call in sick. They're a system that is automatically, systematically moving your leads through some part of the sales life cycle all year long, right? And with our automated sales funnel, there is a secret sauce to this whole thing, okay? And it is very important, and that is the score of a lead. And what that means is, I mentioned it just a few moments ago, where we're talking about when a lead visits a web page. Well, that web page has a score that gets added to that lead. And as they start visiting web pages that mean more, so for example, as you're moving them to a landing page that is going to sell them something, you want that score to go up. If they watch a video that's used to try to get them to buy something, you want to give them more points as they're getting closer to the sale, and they're just happening behind the scenes. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. And one of the things about the score that is so important is that scores don't just always go up. Scores also go down as well. So over time, when a lead is not doing the activity that we want them to do, every week their score goes down. And what this allows you to do is, with the click of one button, you can find out who are your hottest leads. It's that simple. Whenever you want to know what lead should I need to be talking to in what order, you have that literally with one click away, okay? And so the purpose of the score is to do something very important, that we can actually measure the value of a relationship. We know exactly what this relationship's, we have a metric that we can go by, right? And so let me explain to you why this is so important. Let's assume we've got 10,000 leads, right? Where are my golden needles in my lead haystack, right? Where are my hottest leads? You will know, out of those 10,000 leads, which lead should I contact in what order, okay? And that is just absolutely a very powerful thing. Guys, if you go to Constant Contact today, if you go to MailChimp and you ask them and you say, tell me who's my hottest leads, their response is going to be, I don't know, but I can tell you who opened up your emails, and I can tell you who clicked on a link. But knowing who's your hottest leads, after email, we stop, okay? And that's an important distinction to understand. What is the difference? A marketing automation system and an email marketing system, okay? So I hope that makes sense. But all of this is getting to something very interesting, and that is, as you start seeing leads coming through your funnel, you pretty much start figuring out, okay, my kind of cold leads are roughly to score 25, let's say. My warmer leads have a score of 50, hot leads of 150. If I've got a lead that's a customer, I know they're going to be at 380. So if they're at 350, they're a pretty darn hot lead. They're close to converting, right? And why this is so interesting is because a formula starts to emerge. And that formula is now I know if I can put more leads in and they've got a score of 350, I've got a 90% chance of turning them into customers. So now all I need to do is put more leads into the beginning of the funnel. In the top of the funnel, more customers are going to come out on the other side, right? It's kind of interesting, isn't it? I have a question for you, but if I have a system and you put $1 into it and out comes $2, and I give that to you, how much would you pay me for that system? You're going to pay me a lot for it. You're going to pay me everything you got. And guys, we're not the only ones to have come up with that idea. And marketing automation systems are very expensive. Okay, if you look right here, here are the big players in the space. And just for the software alone, this is the price point you're talking about, okay? Low end, $600 to $1,000 a month, $2,000 to $4,000 a month for Eloqua. We're talking about an annual price of $24,000 to $48,000 just for the software, okay? Now, when you hire the marketing automation experts that come along with the system, you're talking about a $5,000 to $10,000 a month bill that comes along with that as well, right? These systems are very powerful and they're expensive, but their return is even better, right? And so Entrepreneur Magazine wrote an article about this a few months back. And they're talking about the marketing automation industry. Today is a $4.8 billion industry. Okay, companies that use marketing automation today experience a 451% increase in qualified leads. Okay, I'm going to repeat that: 451% increase in qualified leads. Okay, think about that in the context of your business. Think about that the next time you get that junk Facebook lead that absolutely has just cost you money, that is throwing it away, right? You need high quality targeted leads, right? So Entrepreneur concluded that marketing automation helps marketers and sales professionals spend time on their leads that matter while pushing other leads through the sales cycle automatically, right? It's getting you guys to have high quality leads, leads that actually want your product, and having you spend your time talking to them instead of cold leads, okay? And that is the purpose of marketing automation, okay?
Well, there you have it. In a nutshell, that's a very basic overview of system automation. And I'll be delighted to work with you and your company or whatever marketing process you have in place and show you how you can design a system that will accomplish all the things you want, but also increase your return on investment from the same client base that you already have or the new client base that you're looking to attract to your office.